Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Good morning.
Please.
Thank you.
Shakti,
Yes, sir.
so what is your view about women empowerment in India?
So the women empowerment in India in last 70-75 years has taken place with various efforts of the government also, and also with increase in awareness among the women themselves about their rights and their role in the entire society.
What, according to you, is women empowerment? What are the 3-4 ingredients of women empowerment?
So first I would like to prioritize. First would be the ability of decision making for themselves. Second would be financial independence that they should have. Third would be they should be heard in the society. I think these are 3 important caveats of women empowerment.
You are interested in India neighborhood relationships. That
Yes,
is what
sir.
you say. Your take on India-Bangladesh relationship, briefly.
So recently the India-Bangladesh relation has hit a rock bottom because of the change in regime and also because of the internal political dynamics that took place in Bangladesh. Because of that there has been strain in the relationship due to certain issues. First, because of the staying of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in New Delhi. Second is the disturbance at the borders and also various issues like in cross-border infiltration, etc. that takes place. And third is also the the issue of minorities in Bangladesh, how they are treated and the issues that they are suffering through.
What is your view? How can we improve the relationship?
So in order to improve India-Bangladesh relationship, I think first would be a proper dialogue among the 2 countries. India should facilitate or should basically advocate for first a free and fair election in Bangladesh so that we can have a democratically elected government where we can then talk to them and then diplomatic exchanges can take place based on the dialogues and diplomacy.
You are a student of biochemistry.
Yes,
Why
sir.
the organic foods are called organic?
So because they are being produced without the use of synthetic chemicals and fertilizers.
What does it mean? Why then organic? Every food is organic.
So when we apply chemical fertilizers, pesticides, etc., while the process of production of food, then those are being categorized as inorganic produce, because at times the chemicals that we use, they are being retained in the food as smaller particles and then they keep accumulating in the entire food chain.
Okay. You are aspiring for the IS.
Yes,
Usual
sir.
job is the collector or the district head.
Yes, sir.
What are the 3-4 major functions of the district head? 4 or 5 major functions of the district head.
So first is to look after the administration of the entire district and ensure a proper so to look after the entire situation, the administration of the district. They also look after the major issues and challenges that are existing, and they are the first respondent in collaboration with the police of that area to deal with the challenges that are taking place.
There are 3, 4, 5 usual functions of the deputy commissioner or the collector everywhere in the district.
Sorry sir, we'll have to get.
You know. Tell me 2 concerns which Indian economy has.
So first would be recently there has been depreciation in the value of the currency, the rupee, and declining forex reserves. So these are 2 major concerns.
These are 2 major concerns.
And there has also been said dip in the exports of India, like as recently the report has been there. There has been.
Have you heard about the lower savings rate and higher credit, the higher amount which is being taken on the credit cards and other things? Have you heard about this? Have you heard about the lower consumption?
Yes sir, I have read about it.
Yeah. Is that of concern?
Yes sir.
Why? Why that is of concern?
So when the consumption expenditure decreases, it leads to decline in the overall demand and supply chain in the economy that impacts the growth rate further, the GDP.
You are a student of politics.
Yes sir.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Tell me 2 political concerns, 2 concerns the Indian polity faces today.
So first I would like to mention is the recently, if we talk about the decline in productivity of the parliament because of increasing disruptions that are taking place, which has led to decline in productive debates. First would be that. Second, there is also an internal security challenge in the northeastern states like in Manipur and also the.
That is a political issue.
That remains an internal security threat for the politics of the country. So.
You are a international relations subject
Yes, sir.
and your exams. What do you know about Georgia? Why is it in the news nowadays? You know about Georgia?
Yes, sir.
Where is Georgia?
So exact, I'm unable to recall the exact location.
Which ballpark you put it, where is Georgia in the world? Which continent, at least tell me. Is it in Africa, Latin America, Europe, Asia? Where is it?
So sorry, I'm not.
Okay,
On the border of Russia. Let me give you some hint. On the border of Russia.
It was an ex-Soviet state.
Okay, sir. Sorry, I need to.
Can you now think about the issue? Can you think about the issue?
So recently, the Russia-Ukraine hostility or disturbance.
It has no relation to Russia-Ukraine hostility apart from in passing. So clearly you don't know about it.
Yes.
So let's move on. You have background in biotechnology.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, cancer research, how far the biotechnology has gone in sort of getting us a cure for cancer, or is it even possible?
So first, if we talk about the major issue with cancer is the rapidly mutating cells. So having a permanent solution to it is not possible as of now with current level of developments. However, there has been certain changes, certain research and development that has been taken place. First, I would like to mention last year the Tata Memorial has come up with a drug, a capsule that is basically that will eat up the free radicals in the body, so that if there is a cancer, it won't spread to other. As we know, that's cell-free DNA.
Okay.
Yeah. Second will be this year recently Russia also came up with the mRNA vaccine, where it talks about targeted or personalized drug delivery or for treatment of cancer. Where
we heard in news few days back that there was some kind of blood test being developed. A simple blood test will actually detect maybe the early stages or precursors of cancer. Has there been such development?
So there has been a development around the CAR-T cell therapy, in which the blood of the patient is being taken, and there the free chromatin that is being available is used to detect the presence of cancer at its certain stages. And second, then the T cells, which are the immune cells of the body, they'll be engineered and then they'll be put back into the human to tackle.
Okay. So I'm talking about a scenario, biotechnology is so advanced that all the diseases are cured and this thing. Tell me, is it actually a good thing for humanity? People will probably then don't die for 150, 200 years or something.
So if we talk about the natural cell cycle, we know that there is a phenomena of senescence or death in which through the body goes. It won't be able to stop death, but it will be able to cure certain diseases, though the challenges still remains, because if we even talk about simple...
What can be the kind of, social and psychological effects on a society of this kind of thing?
So I think this will help in tackling...
Any ethical issues?
Yes, sir. Whenever we talk about genetic engineering or genetically modified crops, or if we talk about drugs...
No, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about this issue that some people will start living longer and longer. Others may not be able to afford it. Will it lead to some kind of tensions, societal tensions and all?
Yes, sir. This may become an issue because certain drugs are costly and they can only be available by a certain section of the society, keeping the...
So this will be another kind of, social divide. Rich people can live longer, poor people may not live as much.
Yes, sir. This remains a challenge, but for that only the government comes up at times with certain costly, the medicines, the generic versions, or we can talk at a subsidized.
Moving on, your father is a policeman.
Yes, sir.
So how was it growing up in a policeman's house? Tell me how it has affected your upbringing. What do you understand by a policeman's life, challenges, the positives as well as negatives, just in 2-3 sentences?
So certain challenges that I would like to mention was, as a child, most of the time my dad was not at home the time when we were awake. So it is because of there is no fixed week offs for them, there is no fixed time of working.
That we all know.
Yes.
How it has affected your perspective or any, how do you see police or life in general?
So initially I had certain I had certain apprehensions regarding this because I didn't get to spend much time with my father, but with time I realized that how it is important for his role, specifically like on certain like religious gatherings recently taking place, or even on festivals. I understand how important it is, the role to be present in order to maintain the law and order situation.
So net, is it a good thing for the family if the family man, father or mother is in police or not?
So it's a good thing if if any family member is serving the nation at any level, be it in police. I would like to.
Okay, last question to you. You have interest in poetry.
Yes, sir.
How poetry has influenced your perspective on life, and how can it be helpful or negative in your perspective life as an administrator or a police person?
So if we talk about poetry, this most of the time helps me in channelizing my imagination, any kind of thought process that I'm going through. It gives me a respite, like it's a form of journaling which I use to express my own thoughts. This helps me get more clarity. It also ensures a sort of creativity in me that I have been.
You write poetry or you read poetry?
So I write poetry also, and I like reading and collecting certain.
Who's your favorite poet?
The Shiv Mangal Singh Suman, and his poem that Vardaan Nahi Mangunga has been one of my favorite that has inspired me a lot.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning.